So WWE Backlash start off with Bianca Belair versus Io Sky for the Raw Women's Championship. So the crowd was really hot. They were really into this match. The match started off with some headlocks. Every move that Io Sky executed, the crowd went crazy. And Bianca Belair, she was getting some boos. So I was kind of surprised about that. Bianca Belair, she had a one-arm military press, which I thought was very impressive. It looked like Io Sky, like the way she landed, looked like it was just, it looked like it hurt. Um, it seemed like when Bianca Belair was on the 450 splash, it seemed like maybe there was some miscommunication. We got this is awesome chant. Bianca Belair hit like a really nice super power bomb from the top turnbuckle. I thought that was cool. Then Damage Control came out. Io Sky went for a moonsault. She missed it. And then Bianca Belair hit her with the KOD to retain her title. So I thought that match, I thought it was a good opener. And out of all the matches, I think it's one of the best matches from the show. The next we had Omos versus Rollins. And you know what? The match was okay. It wasn't bad. Omos, he ambushed Rollins before the match started. He dominated for a few minutes. Rollins hit some dives, and then also hit a tornado DDT. And I think he also hit a frog splash. And then Rollins hit two stomps, and Omos kicked out. And then Rollins went to the top. He went to the top rope and hit another stomp, and he won the match. So it was, it was okay. It wasn't bad. And then we had the triple threat match for the U.S. Championship: Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, and Bobby Lashley. This match, this was another decent match. Everyone got their stuff in, at the beginning of this match. Bronson Reed, he looks more and more impressive. This guy, I really like him. He missed a moonsault. The ending of this match, he missed a moonsault, and then Bobby Lashley hit a spear, and then Theory threw Lashley out of the ring, and then he pinned Bronson Reed. So it was, it was a fun match. It wasn't bad. And then we had Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So this match was okay. It wasn't really anything special. Rhea dominated at the beginning of this match, and Zelina Vega, she eventually, was able to, hit a tornado DDT, a move from the turnbuckle, and also the 619. And then eventually Rhea Ripley hit her with her finisher, and it was over. I thought that, Vega would get some more offense, since the match, wasn't in Puerto Rico. I mean, I know she's from New York, but she's representing Puerto Rico. So I was kind of surprised by that. But, it was a right call with Rhea winning, and she was going to win anyway. So, and also, you could tell that Vega was really, emotional. That moment meant a lot to her. So I'm glad that she, got a moment to wrestle and to represent Puerto Rico. So I thought that was fun. And then next we had Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. This match, it was a fun match. I think, to me, I think the match went a little too long. Bad Bunny, he impressed me in this match, and his match from WrestleMania a couple years ago, in a tag team match with Damian Priest, I thought like that was a really good match as well. So I'm not surprised by his performance. It which kind of surprised me. I thought maybe this should have been the ending when Damian Priest hit what is that called? He slammed him through the table. I think the Falcon Arrow, I believe it's called, through the table. I thought that should have been the ending. It's just kind of crazy that Bad Bunny came back and he ended up beating Priest. But I thought like that spot, like that was a finisher spot. That's how I felt. But of course, Bad Bunny, like towards the end of this match, Bad Bunny was working on Priest's leg, hitting him with the chair, hitting him, with some weapons. And then the Judgment Day came out, and then Rey Mysterio came out, then Carlito came out. He got a big pop. Vega came out. Bad Bunny hit a low blow. He hit a finger four lock, sliced bread, and then he finally hit a Canadian destroyer to win the match. So it was overall it was a fun match. It was really exciting. The next we had the Bloodline versus KO, Zayn, and Riddle. So, I thought this match was, was an okay match. I thought it started off slow. It seemed like Sami Zayn was in the ring for a century, just getting, beat up. And I would say I wasn't really crazy about this match because, these guys, the Bloodline, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and also Riddle now, they have been wrestling for, wrestling or some kind of interaction for like the last 5 to 6, 7, I don't know, 7 weeks or so. So it's just, it's getting kind of stale now, it's getting kind of old. So I just hope that this was the last match between them because it is definitely time to move on. But everyone hit their, everyone got their, moment to shine. There were some dives, there were some super kicks, some really good, moves. And the ending, Solo hit Riddle with the spike, and he pinned Riddle, and that was it. And of course, there was tension between the Bloodline during the match. So let's see what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. And then we had the main event: Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes ambushed Brock Lesnar before the match started. And he was just really going at him, just really beating him down. And I thought, because the way that Cody Rhodes attacked Brock Lesnar, I was thinking, okay, maybe this is going to end like really quick. I was thinking that Cody Rhodes is going to throw Brock Lesnar in the ring, hit him with his finisher, and win. Because you never know, because WWE sometimes has they throw those finishers at us. But Brock Lesnar ended up coming back. He hit, several suplexes. He hit a really nice far away slam. And this is the most that Brock Lesnar has wrestled in a long time. And I think this is his longest match in some time as well. So it was just, it was a fun match. They were going back and forth. Brock Lesnar was, dominating. And then Brock Lesnar hit his head on the exposed turnbuckle, and then Cody Rhodes took advantage, hit the Cody cutter. I think it was once or twice, and then also he hit the crossroads twice. Brock Lesnar kicked out. He still couldn't win the match, Cody. And then Brock Lesnar hit him with an F5. And then Cody actually, Brock Lesnar had Cody Rhodes in a submission. I forget the name of the submission now. Kimura lock, I believe it's called. And Cody pinned Brock Lesnar while Brock Lesnar had him in the submission. So, overall, I thought that it was, I thought that match was decent. And I actually liked the finish. It was different. And I believe that, it protected Brock Lesnar, but also, it gave Cody Rhodes the win that he needed. So overall, I would rate this pay-per-view or this wrestling event, an 8 out of 10.